Federal workers can sleep easy knowing their checks are on the way, but the economic impact of the shutdown still leaves a mark on individual states. KNWA's Clarissa Bustamante is live in studio with just how much money the natural state lost. Clarissa.
Nate, according to the Congressional Budget Office, the U.S. economy lost nearly $11 billion during the 5-week shutdown. Luckily, in Arkansas, that number looks much smaller. Reopening the government doesn't solve all of the problems the shutdown created.
They've had a really tough go of it. Can you imagine not being paid for 35 days?
TSA workers are back to working for pay, but at XNA, they won't see their back paycheck until Thursday. The longest government shutdown in history leaves the U.S. economy about $11 billion short, but the Congressional Budget Office expects $8 billion of that sum to be recovered.
There is a permanent loss, however, right? You lose the government output for 5 weeks. That's never made up. So we think on net, we're still going to be about $3 billion short on GDP.
Arkansas Representative Steve Womack took to Twitter to respond to the budget report, saying, "It is my hope that my Democratic colleagues agree with this and have a plan to address our exploding debt." He adds, "We have a moral obligation to future generations to get our fiscal house in order." The CBO credits the loss to a combination of lost productivity from furloughed government workers and lost businesses for government contractors. In Arkansas, we're ranked the 39th most affected state in the nation in the District of Columbia. But our neighbors in Oklahoma rank 16th. That's according to a report by Wallet Hub. And while the natural state falls near the bottom of the list, the federal workers here at home felt the same stress as anyone else.
We are very hopeful that both sides come to the table with open minds and open hearts and realize what impact this has had on individual lives all across the United States.
Womack and members of the House Budget Committee will hold a hearing on the Budget and Economic Outlook report with CBO Director Dr. Keith Hall tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Live in studio, Clarissa Bustamante, KNWA Northwest Arkansas News.